Hey everyone, it's Justin again, and for this unit, we're going to be solving equations that have two different variables. So in this video, we'll be learning what solutions with two variables actually look like. This is called an ordered pair. It's a very easy, short way of writing the solution to a two-variable equation, particularly when the two variables are x and y, which is what we usually use. For instance, if we had the ordered pair 1, -2, then that would mean that x is 1 and y is -2. Or if the ordered pair was -5, 27, then x is -5 and y is 27. Ordered pairs are simply a shorthand way of writing pairs of solutions for two different variables at the same time. Now that we understand what ordered pairs are, let's practice using them. Let's say we tried to solve this equation and the solution we got was 1, 3. How could we check our answer? Well, the same way we always have, we just plug in the solution and see if it works. We just have to be careful to only plug in 1 for x and 3 for y. 3 times 1 is 3, minus 2 gives us 1 on the left side, and 2 times 3 is 6, minus 5 gives us 1 on the right. After plugging in our two variables, we got a true statement, 1 equals 1, so the solution works. As you can see, it's not much different from checking your answer in one variable. You just plug in the values and see if the equation is true. For this next example, let's make it multiple choice. Which of these ordered pairs is a solution to this equation? Let's go down the list and check them. Answer choice A says x is 1 and y is -2. Be careful when plugging in values because the variables aren't always in the same order in the equation. So for y, we plug in -2, and for x, we plug in 1. 2 times -2 is -4, plus 3 makes -1, and -3 times 1 is -3, plus 5 gives us 2. So we end up with -1 equals 2, which is not a true statement, so A is incorrect. Let's check the next one. X is 0, y is -1. Substitute -1 for y, then 2 times -1 is -2, plus 3 is 1. And on the right, we substitute 0 for x. -3 times 0 is 0, plus 5 is 5. 1 equals 5! No, it does not. That ordered pair is wrong. Next, choice C is the ordered pair -2, 4. So we plug those in and simplify. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 3 is 11. And -3 times -2 is positive 6, plus 5 is also 11. 11 is indeed equal to 11, so this solution must be the correct one. It's always a good idea to check every choice just in case, but I'll leave it up to you to check choice D as practice. All right, last example, and this time we have to check all the answers because it could be several or even all of them. If we use 0 for x and 2 for y, we get 2 on the left and 2 on the right. So the ordered pair 0, 2 works. Let's try the next one. If we use -6 for x, -6 plus 2 is -4. And on the right, using -1 for y, -1 minus 1 is -2, times 2 is -4. So this ordered pair also gives a true statement. Let's try the final one. -4 plus 2 is -2 on the left, and -2 minus 1 is -3, times 2 is -6 on the right. So choice C does not work as a solution here. Then the correct answer is D, because 2 of the choices worked, but not all of them. In our next lesson, we'll be looking at incomplete ordered pairs and learning how to complete them ourselves.